Well, there are lots of people who are good at portraits. But when it comes to watercoloring, I'm not one of them. And so I'm working on that. So for my third watercolor a day video for 2026, I'll show you some of what I've been working on. It's a lot of bad portraits. This is supposed to be me painting down by the beach. And yeah, that was January 17th. And this one is my living room. And not too bad. No people in there though. And this, also no people in that one. Just a bunny saying, hey, do you really need that carrot? Although I tried to base it on the snowman my granddaughter and son and I made. And what else did I do? She's a second grader this year, and that one I'm not totally displeased with. Then I tried to do her face again on a mermaid. My youngest grandchild, my youngest son, and our foxy dog. I heard that if you paint a picture upside down and look at the reference photo upside down, it helps you get the proportions right without actually thinking that you already know how everything looks. So this picture of my mom looks better upside down than it does right side up, because I tried it that way. And then this picture of my dad, not such a great picture, kind of cartoony, but he loved that I Hate Seagull hat with I think they were made out of hot melt glue, seagull droppings on it. And he had like 5 different versions of that cap over the years. But this is the picture I was trying to draw it from. That was my dad and my 2- and 3-year-old sons. Summer of 1996, when he would be dead on February 1st of 1997 of esophageal cancer. And I really still miss that guy. He was a great grandpa, just not for very long. Then after all those portraits, I needed something that was less controlled. And I just did wet on wet and tried to do a magical kind of camping scene. I loved sleeping in the orange pup tent back in the early 80s. And you'd wake up and the sunlight through the sides of the orange tent reminded me of a Judy Collins song that is called Chelsea Morning. And she would sing, the sun poured in like butterscotch and clung to all my senses. And it was about sun through yellow curtains, but nothing looked more transformative than light like that. Then I had a cockatoo. I had 12 parrots living in my living room, and my mother-in-law came to visit one time, and the cockatoo decided it really liked her and rode around on her shoulder for a while. And then this started out, my granddaughter asked if she should dye her hair pink or green. And I started doing a picture of her, but then I kept thinking of Tonks from Harry Potter 2. So this was today. And that brings us to the end of this video. Fairly silly today. I hope you have a good one. Take care. Bye.